And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy, Chief Ludes. The My Team community has been up in arms today. I have seen basically the entire gambit of reactions to what we got in front of me here. Shout out to, was it Sure I3? I'm sorry, I don't know who this is, but I found it on Twitter. Shout out to you. There's been like 1,000 of these, but these packs just reappeared today. I'm sure most of the people watching this have seen this news through other content creators. Unfortunately, I have to wait 8 hours past when everybody else reports on this news now to report on the news. So I'm sorry, but I'll get to it when I get to it. These popped up today, and they referenced a Dark Matter Kobe, a Dark Matter Tmac, and a Dark Matter Westbrook coming for All-Star Weekend. Now, I want to mention some stuff on these. From what I'm aware, people did try to open these packs and got nothing but Flash 5 players, so, I mean, respect for trying to open them, as far as I'm aware. Maybe that's just, chit-chat on Twitter, but that's kind of what I've been seeing, which is funny. Look, 2K does this every single year. They always release a new gem tier at All-Star Weekend. Now, it's odd this year because, and I'll go into why it's odd this year, but we'll talk about a few different things, right? Let's start with the players. Let's talk about the players, right? Russ is going to be okay. Russell Westbrook's release is pretty good this year. I don't mind it. I know some people hate it, but I don't mind it. I know he's got Russ dribble style and people don't like that, but here's something you need to look at in regards to Russ. 0 spot up 3 tendency. Now, if you've ever been playing with a Russell Westbrook card and you wonder, hey, why is the CPU always just letting me shoot threes and never playing defense? This is why. And if a Dark Matter Russ comes out and he has good shooting badges, good shooting stats, and still has the 0 3-point, he could be a problem. This would essentially just destroy anybody who's trying to paint sit with the center, which is, ridiculously overpowered right now. But if you're using a guy with a 0 shot 3-point tendency, you're able to get off 3-pointers a little bit better and a little easier than someone has a higher one when it comes to the CPU. So something to pay attention to in regards to Westbrook. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about Kobe Bean Bryant or Tracy McGrady. You guys know, they're going to be the 2 best shooting guards in the game. It's not even going to be particularly close, right? Kobe's already ridiculous on his own, just his standard pink diamond card. I say standard, this card didn't come out 2 months ago, basically, right? So he's going to be fire regardless. T-Mac's going to be fire. Watch Kobe still have normal jump shot timing, though, by the way. Now, the thing is these aren't the opals of yesteryear or the dark matters of yesteryear that we're getting. These Dark Matters are going to have somewhere between 20 and 24 Hoff badges, not the absolute astronomical levels of badges we saw with cards from 2K21 and 2K20. So they're going to be a little bit more relaxed. So just remember that, right? T-Mac's going to be fire. He's going to have all the defensive badges, or at least most of them. Whether they'll be Hoff or not, I'm not sure. I'm sure they give him Hoff clamps and Hoff interceptor, though. Or they'll do a Terry Dissinger on him, give him gold clamps and gold interceptor and gold everything else, but intimidator, ankle braces, and some other random defensive badge will be Hoff. T-Mac's going to be ridiculous. I mean, I don't really need to go in on these cards. Usually, I'll go into detail and be all right, well, this card's going to be fire at this, trash at this. No, T-Mac and Kobe are going to be stupid. They're going to be dumb, and you guys know that. Now, last year, we'll start with 2K20, right? 2K20 for All-Star, we got the Flash set, and the Flash set was kind of mid. This Kenny Walker card was kind of awful, but he was also kind of fun, too. I like this card. He had Aaron Gordon's release. He was an Aaron Gordon clone. It's pretty good. Fat Shaq from the Suns was my favorite. Keep in mind that back at this point in 2K20 when we got these cards, which would have been around March, so we got them around All-Star. Keep in mind that at this point, Amethyst had 10 Hoff badges. That's insane. Amethyst have the same amount of Hoff badges, I think, that Pink Diamonds do at this point. Let me check my math on that. I just want to double check here. So, how many does Paige have? Yeah, same. Yeah, ridiculous, right? This is important because I want to get up to the opals here, right? Chauncey, Steve Nash, we got both times. Michael Jordan was good for the All-Star, but he had 38 Hoff badges. Okay, it's not gonna be that intense, I promise. Like, they're gonna keep it chill. The reason I say that is because Gary Payton just came out. He had 20 Hoff badges. So I would expect them to keep relatively the same, right? Now, looking at 2K21's All-Star drop, and the reason I'm looking at this is because it'll give us an idea of like how fire this is going to be, quote unquote, you know? I do not think that this set's going to be very good. Both years they've done this where they've lured us in with very big names at the top, and then you look at the bottom and you're like, what is this? And I fully expect them to do this again, right? They're, obviously they're going to have Kobe and Tmac and Westbrook, who for all we know could be an opal, and in all likelihood probably is an opal, right? I don't think they dropped 3 Dark Matters on the first Dark Matter drop, but I could be wrong. By the way, this is going to happen in not this Friday, but next Friday. So just remember that. This isn't Friday's content drop is probably still going to be good because it's been good the last 2 years as well. The drop before the All-Star drop has been good, but it's not going to be ridiculous, right? And it's not going to include Dark Matter. So, but this drop was pretty good. But outside of the opals, like, I mean, Dale Ellis was good. I like Dale Ellis. Desmond Mason was fucking worthless. Sean Kemp was okay. My boy Q Rich. I don't know what this means, by the way. I want to know what is this? Like, I don't know. Is it like I'm a demon? I don't know. Dwight Howard, Brent Barry. I forgot Brent Barry's in here. Brent Barry's tight. Look at Tim Legler. Remember how many Spud Webs we all drew last time? That's going to happen again because they are deluxe packs. And it's going to be fun. The week before arguably had a better set. Honestly. No, it definitely did. Like, Dirk, Harden, and Jokic were all fire. Malik Sealy was heat. Flip Murray was good. Kevin Porter Jr. You guys know how I feel about that card, realistically. Now, I don't know if they do another Spotlight Sim thing. I mean, it's one of those things where we'll have to wait and see realistically. But if they do, I hope it's going to be as good as this. But even the free cards, like Free John Wall had 31 Hoff badges last year, right? That's nuts, right? Comparatively, looking at Devin Booker, who we're getting around the same time, 15 Hoff badges, right? Crazy. And I mean, if we're looking at the Hoff badges for Dark Matters, Michael Jordan and Zion had 40 and 38. So I don't think we see Hoff badges that high this year, but it remains to be seen. I mean, 2K could just wing it and say, sure, why not, But I don't think they do, realistically. But the main point I'm bringing up is this set kind of sucked, right? So let's not get like all hyped up. Like, yes, the cards that are going to be absolutely impossible to draw with, I could even see them doing a sub 1% chance. No, they wouldn't. They have to put the sub 2% because it looks a little better. Realistically, you're going to have like a 0.03% chance of drawing these cards. But those 3 or probably 5 cards out of the set are going to be really, really good. And then we'll have a couple budget options that like the names aren't huge, like Dale Ellis, but they'll be more than usable. But I don't know. It's just not exciting me unless we get like a Spotlight Sims or an offline grind to tie with it. I'm not really too stoked. But let's take a look at the market and see if this has had any impact whatsoever. All right, let's take a look at the market. I don't know. I would assume that we're going to see like a noticeable drop off in guys like Kobe for once. I'm assuming this is going to make people like panic sell Kobe's. And you would be shocked. 26 Hoff badge Kobe. Okay, here's what I want to talk about real quick. Okay, you see this 26 Hoff badge Kobe, right? This Kobe right here with 26 Hoff badges is going to be better than the Dark Matter one. Mark my words. I promise he will. Dark Matter one will have like 24, right? I mean, maybe the Hoff badges are different, but he's got Hoff Limitless and Hoff Chef and stuff. This is a god tier Kobe. So, and realistically, 500K is probably cheaper than what Kobe's going to be. But yeah, looks like people are starting to panic sell their like god tier Kobe's for reasons I'm unsure of. Like, bro, you got a 26 Hoff badge Kobe right here. Why are you selling this? I feel like you're just addicted to having like the most badged, or not most badged up card, but like having like the most cracked out gem tier at this point. Why are you selling a Kobe Bryant that is statistically and badge wise better than the one that's coming out? I mean, yeah, you can apply badges to the one that's coming out, certainly, but Jesus, dude, people drive me nuts. Tmac's already been kind of cheap, and honestly, there's not very many of these cards in existence, I don't think. And a lot of people that have this card locked in for Hakeem. So this card will never come down in price for that reason. Remember how bad the odds were on the Mystic packs too? Like they were heinously bad. Like they were so terrible, dude. Straight up, there's 3 Giannis's out here, man. Look, at the end of the day, I don't think these packs are going to be worth it. Now, we got to look at people like Terry Dissinger, who I unfortunately just paid I paid $75K for him. Like, it's whatever. It's probably what he's going for anyway. People are going to start to sell off souped versions of quote unquote meta cards, which I mean, they are meta cards, but guys to look at would be Terry Dissinger. Guys to pay attention to would be Kawhi Leonard as well. These are guys who people are going to sink a bunch of badges into and they're going to get rid of now that this announcement has come up. Like, here's a 17 Hov badge Kawhi right here. This guy wants 100K. Don't let him get 100K. Just don't buy it. And then he'll put it up for 100K and then you can get it. This is for everyone's benefit, but it would really only benefit one person. So I guess teamwork makes the dream work, but in this case, it's just not going to happen. I've seen a bunch of people rant about this, and I agree. The NBA 75 shit is just taking way too long. Like, this is dumb. Like, it's dumb. It's been months, dude. When was the first NBA 75 card? When did the first NBA 75 card come out? I'm actually legitimately curious because I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. We're back in, 2K20. Okay. Let's see. I don't remember when the first one came out. I believe it was like season 3, right? Okay. It's got to be... All right, it's after October. Okay, so the first NBA 75 card, at least that I can find, came out... Was it D-Rob? Yeah, D-Rob was the first one. So November 5th is when the first 2 NBA 75 cards came out, D-Rob and Havlicek. It is now February 9th, and we still have not completed a single one of these. And there's still, like, a bunch of people still coming out too. Like there's, I think, like 20 something NBA 75 players coming out. I just have to assume that they just gave up on these. If 2K was smart, these would have been the first Dark Matters that ever came out. And then they'll just drop Dark Matters in packs the next week. But they're not smart. And for some reason, they just abandoned this concept, which I thought was relatively cool, altogether at some point. Yeah, they will finish it, but by the time they finish it, no one's going to really care, which is cool because I want to lock in the 1960s. But knowing my luck, what they're going to do is they're going to come through and be like, oh, yeah. Dark Matter, Elgin Baylor, and Dark Matter Wilt to finish out the 60s. And then I won't be able to afford it, which is annoying. Same with the 70s. They're going to come out here and like drop a Kareem in here or something. My guess would be they're just going to hold off on these and just put the first Invincible or GOAT cards up here. And that would make the most sense for them. But God, I don't think anybody really wants to wait until like May for these at this point. Like that would suck, dude. Either way, I mean, we could see very noticeable market drops in a lot of like high tier cards over the next week or so as it gets closer to All-Star because we know what's coming. Now, the card I'm most excited for the drop in is Michael Jordan. I really would like Michael Jordan. And it looks like we do see a decent amount being put up. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. Now, we could see a double market drop tomorrow because we all know that Kobe and Tmac are coming. And that's coming next week, right? And Westbrook, but I don't think anyone really cares about Westbrook. But we're also going to get a whole new batch of cards tomorrow. And it could be anyone. Realistically, I don't know who it's going to be. Now, knowing we have a large-scale promo coming out next week, we just got limited edition 3. Wouldn't shock me at all to see them drop another flash set. I think this is what they did last year prior. We could see another flash set. We could also see like another large-scale promo. I don't think we'd see another signature series, though. So it'd be cool to see them drop a whole NBA 75 promo so we can just get these guys out of the way, but I don't think they're going to do that. We could see another signature series. It's been a few weeks since they don't care about waiting between things. So my guess would be signature series or flash, but we could see another large scale promo on Friday. We'll find out tomorrow night, and depending on what cards are dropping, we could see another noticeable market decrease. So, hey, it is what it is. As always, been your boy Cheap Loots. I was going to stream tonight, but now I don't really feel like it, to be completely honest, but maybe I'll change my mind in a bit. Look, drop a like on this video. I'm tired, man. I worked all day today. Okay, which is a weird concept that I don't like. I was hoping I was gonna say hoop dreams, but I mean, I guess content creation dreams did not escalate as fast as I would have liked them, so now I had to get a job, which sucks. Why am I rambling at the end of a market video like this? I don't know. You guys know I'm a rambler. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. This weekend, lots of streams, so, come hang out for a little bit. I'll be probably screaming at clutch time for no reason. Also, I got Dan Issel, which is pretty tight, so